And here in Gauteng, Nomvuyo Ntanjana has been keeping an eye on the situation in Ekurhuleni, and she joins us now. Nomvuyo, a very good afternoon to you. Are election officials seeing the turnout they had anticipated, or is voter participation higher or lower than expected at this stage?
Well, good afternoon to you, Simpiwe, and to the Full View viewers at home. Well, indeed, this is it for the first day of the last voter registration weekend. Basically, the last chance, or call rather, for South Africans to come out and register to vote or to update their details ahead of the local government elections. Absolutely, the last and the first day of the last and final voter registration weekend. However, earlier we were in Delport, a community that is grappling with service delivery and with people who are basically saying that they do not know what this weekend is about, or not knowing anything about voter registration weekend. Begging the question then, how many people did come out to register to vote or to verify their details? However, I do have with me someone who will be answering that question, Mr. Moses Pitso, rather. Sir, I understand you do have the numbers for us.
Yes, thank you. For this station, the numbers are just around 47 people that visited our voting stations. However, province-wide, just over 183,000 people visited our voting stations, and of those, 17,000 are new registrations.
But we're talking about 47 people in a community that has roughly 4,000 people. Would you say that indicates to voter apathy, or rather, in fact, begging the question, is the IEC doing enough to educate people about voter registration?
Yes, indeed. This could really be because of we had a very good first registration weekend the last time we did it in June. Hence, you see here the voters' roll is just over 3,400. And this voting station alone services 3 areas, 2 of which are informal settlement, Makausi and Rasta, and part of Primrose. So you'd realize that the fact that we have 3,400 people on the voters' roll already would suggest that the IEC has been doing its work, and the IEC has been going into communities, especially in this one, to make sure that these people are on the voters' roll.
And to those who allege that they do not know what this weekend is about or what voter registration even means?
Well, we hope that the message will still, go into the grounds. I'm sure you're aware that the IEC has been undertaking very strong voter advertisements on TVs and on radio stations. But not only that, we've been sending people into communities to talk to people about this voter registration weekend. I'm sure you know that even political parties are doing their part to be advertising. You see their boards everywhere, there are billboards everywhere advertising this voter registration. It may be that people may have missed this information, but we hope that because of the campaigns that we've been running in this last week of voter registration, this last weekend of voter registration, we're hoping that the message will go into communities. But remember, people can still register online. Yes, people are able to go onto the IEC website free of charge and register themselves, and we hope that people will take these 2 opportunities that we're giving them, the online registration platforms, but also the in-person voter registration. Hence, we have opened all our voting stations, which people can then visit and either register or update their details.
All right, thank you, sir. Well, there you have it. That is Mr. Moses Pitso, basically saying that one of the reasons that people were indicating that they do not understand or know what this weekend is about, it's probably due to the fact that they missed educational campaigns about what this weekend really is about. But however, we are hoping, or as indicated by the IEC, that more people will come out to register to vote or update their details ahead of the upcoming local government elections. For now, back to you in studio.
All right, Nomvuyo, thank you so much for your update. Nomvuyo Ntanjana there speaks to us live from Ekurhuleni.